Whoa. Let everyone know they're being recorded. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're everyone. So like you're being recorded.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the heads up. I appreciate it.
They changed it. Now it's
It's
let
it's so
everyone.
nonchalant now. It's not avoid legal snags.
Yeah. I was like, what was it before? I'm like, oh yeah, that.
Avoid legal snags by letting everybody know they're being recorded. Sawyer, you're being recorded.
Now it's let everyone know they're being recorded. Sorry, you're everyone. You're being recorded. Uh
No
okay.
legal snags here.
Boom. Welcome back, guys. It's another episode of Talkmen Tuesday. Sawyer Yizo, Angel Corrado, back at it again. And guess
Back
what?
at it again.
Back at it again. Guess what?
What?
Well, this is more like to the audience. Like, guess what? Guess who's a
What?
big boy now? Guess who's like a homeowner?
You.
Not me.
Dang it. That's me by default then.
Sawyer. Yeah, it's incredible.
Big things have been happening. Yeah, last week, or I guess this previous weekend, it was all official. Signed all the papers, dotted all the I's, and I am officially in debt. Hello, U.S. government. Oh, it hurts.
Nobody talks about that part about homeowners.
No, yeah,
The
it's kind of
mortgage.
the lesser of the fun.
The question is, did you maintain were you able to keep on your budget, the budget that you intended while going for that home search?
Yeah, but now we have to create a new one, new budget, which is going to be a lot tighter.
And then you find out all what was wrong with the actual house that the owners, previous owners didn't tell you, or the pop-up things.
Yeah, so they sent us an email. They're like, "Congratulations, a house this old," because it's an older house. They're like, "A house this old comes with some upkeep," and then they listed like all the stuff that they've had to do. And I'm like, this is the type of things you should let people know before they buy your house, jerks. But no, it's all kind of stuff we knew about. But
Yeah. Was there anything like strange that just out of the blue, like we didn't know how to fix that in a house?
um, nothing really yet that's popped up. We'll see as we start getting into different projects and
What
things like that.
what rains? Like what is this leak?
Yeah. Yeah, dog, don't even jinx that. Knock on wood. But like, apparently, there's some roots that go into some outdoor like pipes and stuff like that. And so we have to put weed killer out there, like on this certain area, or else the roots will like get into the pipe. And so like little things like that. But
Didn't think about that.
yeah, but sturdy bones, sturdy bones.
Yeah, like I remember seeing it rained. I don't know, probably like a month ago, and new homeowners were like their basement got flooded, so there's like homeowner problems.
I don't even know what I would do if like I had to worry about like a flooded basement. I'd probably cry. I'd be like, I don't want to do this. Please stop. And then Candace would be like smacking me out of it. Come on, Sawyer.
He's like, can we
Um,
call maintenance? And they're like,
yeah,
sorry,
you are the maintenance. No, but that's gonna be. I'm not sure if we talked about. That's gonna be like the weirdest part because when you're renting, like you can just like call up someone and be like, hey, like this isn't working right. Can you come fix it? But when you own it, like it's your job to go fix it.
yeah, yeah, you would not rather call somebody because they're gonna
Hmm.
charge you a hefty price.
It's no longer free to have problems. Problems cost money.
Yeah. Uh, uh. That's a good part about not being a homeowner yet.
Yeah. Wow. Thanks for rubbing it in.
Are you gonna have a housewarming party? You're like, ah,
Probably we'll probably do something small after like it gets all put together, but like we're far from that. Like, because
May.
I mean, the goal is to have everything like be completely moved in there by the end of May. And so that's the goal. And so we'll see how it actually like plays out and whatnot because with I guess spring coming up, or I guess we're in spring. Everybody's like doing their home projects, and so we're trying to get like on the list of like contractors and things like that for like our flooring problem, not problems, our flooring projects. So as long as we can get on those and the timelines all work out, we'll be fine. But
Sarah's
again,
gonna,
we'll see.
Sarah's gonna learn how to put tile on.
Luckily, Candace knows how to. So,
Oh!
yeah. Yeah. I picked a winner there for this very purpose.
Get those knees used to. Yeah, probably gonna need some knee pads. And
That's
then,
why I played volleyball for the knee pads.
oh,
Check.
those knee pads help out immensely, especially as you get older. Oh, like that is so smart. Just put those on, and then you can actually like kneel down and it won't kill your knees.
You're just gonna wear
Yeah.
them on a daily basis.
We had a guy. Yeah, we have like a handy guy who, yeah, usually has those on. And I'm like, that's
Hmm.
very smart.
Yeah.
Because whenever he has to kneel, it doesn't hurt him as much.
Hmm.
Go down and measure something. You're just like,
Or
oh,
just wear a back brace constantly. Like some people who do a lot of bending over, just do that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking. Okay. All right. Before we get any further,
Oh yeah, roll the intro.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
I clicked on it. I'm like, oh, Sam, no. Welcome back. But yeah. Talking about bending over. Um,
Where could this go?
I actually like bent over to like to pick something up, and I'm like, what? That did not used to do that before. Like it hurt.
Getting old.
I like then I try to stretch, like basically touch my toe. It's like help with the back problem. Like it's not even back problem. It just hurts to like bend over, and I'm like, why?
Oh, that's not a good sign.
No. So I need to start working out or something. I need to continue working out.
How
The
has that been
whole
going for you?
yeah, this week 0 for 2.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to make it. I think last week I probably went twice. So this week hopefully we'll go 3 times.
Yeah.
The competitiveness in me lasted for like about a week. I went a week strong, and then just like went
They're like, I got things going on. I'm okay.
yeah. I would like sleep or like work out. Somebody said the key to waking up early is going to sleep early.
Oh, it's baloney. Sounds like somebody who never woke up early said that.
And I'm like that's very smart.
It's like, thank you, Captain Obvious. Like,
So when we get like late at work and I go to sleep either probably at the latest we'll probably leave here like at 10.
mhm.
And so get home. Sometimes I'm trying to be in bed by 11, but then the like 1 hour of like going on your phone and
Yeah.
randomly it's like midnight, and then that means I only get like 5 hours of sleep. When I get 5 hours of sleep, I wake up at 4:50. I'm like, do a CrossFit workout or like get 2 more hours of sleep.
That 2 more hours of sleep is looking really enticing right about now.
Compare like get 5 hours of sleep during the night or 7 hours.
I know. Five's my lucky number, so.
Oh. But like 7 is like in that range of like 6 to 8 recommended.
Mm-hmm.
Doctors recommended.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with doctors, so I hit the snooze button and cancel my
I'm
class.
going with doctors. Sorry, my doctors have prescribed
Six to 8 hours.
more sleep.
So yeah, I did get on the schedule of sleeping like hopefully leave here by like 9:30, 9:40, take a shower, be bed by like 10. If I go to bed by 10, that's 7 hours of sleep. I wake up at
Mhm.
5. So that's the goal. We'll see if I can do it.
I believe in you.
I've been
That's all
saying
you
this
need.
for like,
Sawyer's belief.
I've been saying this for like every single week for the past year. I'm a workout, guys. I'm a workout.
Hey,
But
but
you,
you're going more consistently than I am, so I can't give you a hard time.
boom.
Or I can, but I just would be talking out of my butt at that point, and not really like I just be insulting just to be insulting, or giving you a hard time just to give you a hard time.
Mark did his second CrossFit workout yesterday. He was sweating.
I can imagine.
That's why I like CrossFit workouts because you know you're gonna sweat.
Mm-hmm.
And some workouts may look simple on paper, and then you're like, ha, it's easy. And then you see like the time cap or like the little AMRAPs like as many reps as you can do, and you're like,
Yeah. I'm in pain.
and then you can just can't get too competitive. Like, actually keep the right form because you don't want to just do it bad form just to try to get more reps because you're gonna
Yeah.
feel that later on your back. It's like when your lower back hurts hard and you're like, dude, get like straighten your back, use your legs, go down. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I've had a lot of back pain recently too, speaking of it. And like I'm the biggest baby whenever I'm like sick or hurt or something. Like I'm all tough on the exterior, but then when I get to Candace, I'm like, oh, I'm in so much pain. And she's like, sorry, you have like the sniffles. Shut up. But no, my back's been hurting a lot recently, and so I've been stretching it out and stuff.
a lot of wives tell me that their husband, like when they get sick, they're the biggest baby.
It's very true for me. And I know that I'm the biggest baby, so
And then like when the wife gets sick, it's like nobody takes care of me.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, that is so true. Like, who takes care of the mom when there's can they even be sick?
No, they can't. They don't have enough time to be sick.
It's like when moms come in, it's like, oh, just got off work. You're like, oh, so now you time to relax. You're like, relax. I need to go cook. I need to go clean. I
Yeah,
need
this is
to.
when second work starts.
Yes. They don't get paid for the second job.
Nope.
Like, ouch. Like, best of luck. And then
Best of
as,
luck.
as soon as you walk in the door, what's like the first thing like you did as a kid when you saw your parents come from work?
Mother,
Mom!
father, I am home. Greetings. How are your days?
I want this. I want that. And they're like just coming off from work.
Yeah, that's what I'm not looking forward to. It's like when after you have kids, it's like you're on the clock constantly. Like when you get home and you're tired, I mean, you're still on the clock because it's just a different mindset. And I mean, I feel like you know it when it happens. It comes with the territory and everything like that. So it's probably a different mindset. But I take my 6 o'clock naps here on a daily basis. I'm just
That's gonna
like,
be God. That's gonna be God. You're gonna be calling your mom. Mom, what are you doing at 6 o'clock?
yeah,
You
can you
want
come
more
over for
time
like
with the
20 minutes max?
My mom pushes me as like of wanting grandkids, and I was like, "Are you gonna take care of them?" And she's like, "No, never mind. No, no, I'm not taking care of
Been there, done that. No.
them." She's like, "I'll take care of them for like half an hour," and I'm like, "They're all yours." Like, we'll probably just get the best of them for that day, and that's it. They're just like, yeah. Uh,
Go
another
kids.
another thing that reminded me of kids, how uh or like grandparents are harsher on the kids than the grandkids. I guess since you're the youngest, did you get like any special privileges from like the oldest, or was your sister mad at your parents for being more lenient on you
I think
with
that's really what it was.
what?
I think like they were just my sister felt like they were more lenient on me, but like I mean as a I thought that they were strict enough.
So
But
that's all you knew?
yeah, I mean it's all I knew. But then Sid's like, no, like you don't know how tough. Like I paved the way. It's like, Cindy, you are what, like a year and a half older than me? What paving did you do? But no, she'll say that they were tougher on me, and I mean I'll be like, I feel like they were the same.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it wasn't blatant, like easier, not easier kind of thing, but I'm sure there were some perks to it.
My sister's like the same way. He's like, you don't let that because he's a guy. Or like, what? You let him have a sleepover? Because yeah, my sister, yeah, they didn't let her sleep over or anything.
Hmm.
And for me, I'm like, whatever. With cousins, they were okay with it. Um, but with like friends, they weren't so okay with it.
Yeah.
Then come the grandkids. The grandkids are spoiled. The grandparents spoil the grandkids. They're
Uh,
like, I asked a grandparent, I was like, is it true? Grandparents are way more lenient to the grandkids than their actual kids. And he's like, that's what my kids keep telling me.
well, it's like with the grandkids, like they don't have to worry about any of the things that the kids are doing. Like That could be the cool grandparents and everything, and then the parents are like, stop it.
Yeah. And then like the oldest kid, the parents are learning like what's gonna happen. Like they
Oh
think
yeah.
whatever choice they make will affect the rest of their life. So,
Mm-hmm.
you let them hang out with the wrong crowd. No, you can't go there. You can't go this. And the youngest is like, I'm gonna go to this place house, and then they're like, okay. And the oldest is like,
Wait, what?
just telling you, not asking. You're not gonna ask like who's his parents, or like how long is he, when is he gonna come back, or things like that.
What's his current GPA? What extracurriculars are he in?
Like, does he have any tattoo? uh, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, my parents are always cool with sleepovers. I mean, as long as there's nothing going on in the morning, because they knew like we were staying up late and everything like that. So
Uh-huh.
they didn't really care too much if, I mean, to an extent, like it couldn't be like every single weekend. It was probably like maybe like a once every 2 months type of thing, if that. But they were generally fine with it. Again, as long as there's nothing happening.
Mm. Yeah. I think my mom, the first time my sister had a sleepover or something, it's probably in high school. Um, I'm not sure it was a sleepover. Like she went away for like a weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was
I'm
probably
sure it's a
that. It
sleepover.
wasn't
She
even a
went away
sleepover.
for a weekend.
It was like for a club. My mom started crying.
Oh, really?
She was so sad. See her baby gone for a weekend.
My baby's gone. She's not under my roof. Anything can happen.
It's no joke. Yeah, she started crying.
And then you're like, Mom, can you stop?
Going for 3 days. Not even three, 2 days. That. And yeah, she was bawling.
You just don't understand.
Her when we had her quinceañera when she turned like 15,
Hmm.
she cried during the whole mass ceremony, like church event. And then when she rewatches the video of her my sister's quinceañera, she watches herself cry, so she cries some more.
We keep that video in the back of the closet so we don't have to pull it out too much.
I'm like, why are you crying? I saw myself cry. Don't
And then it brings back the emotions from the day.
yeah. My sister did not get my mother's sentimental side. I mostly got it.
And then when you're rewatching it, then you're crying because your mom's crying because she's watching herself cry.
Dude, the older I get, the more sentimental I feel, and I'm like, darn it, I'm starting to become like my mother. Like,
Hey, not
why?
a bad thing. You're in touch with your emotions.
Definitely. And my sister definitely has my dad's side. Like, yeah, she does not show any emotion. She's like, yeah, fight
You
mode.
stoic.
Okay. But yeah. Wait, I forgot what I was thinking about. I want to make a video of like thanking all the neighbors and like basically the whole town of Urbana's like supporting us so much. I was like thinking about it and like that like kind of made me want to cry. Like actually doing it, I'm like, Angel, no, don't cry.
Yeah, you're gonna be like interviewing people for this, and you're gonna just be like, "Tell me a time." But I mean, no,
Dude,
it's good because it shows that like you care about it and it means a lot. So
did not watch. That's definitely gonna happen. If like somebody shows me like a sentimental story, I'm like, really? Tell me more.
don't stop, keep going.
Yeah. Don't mind me. Don't mind me
These are
these
happy
tears.
tears.
But yeah. Oh, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, worse problems to have than being in touch with your emotions. Like,
Mhm. I was like, what? I even remember when I was little, I would cry very easily. I would, I remember me and my cousin got in a fight. I forgot what he did, but it was like very evil. Of
there
course.
are two sides to every story.
Yes. I didn't understand like why was he being like pissed off or like upset about a certain situation. and like he just wanted to take it out on me. I'm like, what did I do? So I cried.
You didn't know how to respond or how to, I guess, just what? Engulf all the information. And so then it just made you felt overwhelmed.
He was pissed off. I'm like, dude, what did I do to you? He's probably
What
pissed
did
off
I
something else.
do?
That was me. So I went over to like another couch and cried. And they're like, oh, you just having a fight with his cousins. He's crying. I'm like, like I had to learn how to tangle my emotions. Not cry when somebody's pissed off at me for no reason that I did.
Yeah, now you just get pissed off that they're pissed off. And so then it's like a pissed off battle. That's how
Actually,
real men handle it.
at this point, I'm just like, it is what it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna start reading a book. It's called Kenneth, what's the book called? The Orange Book.
The subtle art of not giving a fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. And so that's one that I'm gonna be starting. And I'm excited to read it because I feel like just on a daily basis, there's so many things that can happen that like can get you worked up about things. And it's just learning to be like, tomorrow, is that gonna matter? No. Like in the long run, is anybody gonna care? No. And just like screw it.
Mm-hmm.
Or as I'm sure they'll say in the book, F it, but
I kind of knew what you were talking about. I'm like, is it that book? And you're like,
Mhm.
oh, you're like, yes.
Yeah. I'm excited. I've heard such good things about it.
Mhm.
So have you read it, I'm guessing?
I think I bought it. Let the two friends borrow it. And I just never read it.
Really?
They told me great things about it though.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've been getting into the like self-help type of books. I finished reading it's called Atomic Habits, and it's about like making like little tiny changes, and then eventually they'll have a big impact, but like in your life you don't have to worry about just like making a massive change right off the bat, because in reality, like if you change things too drastically, you probably aren't going to stick with them, and you'll relapse, and then like you'll just go back to your normal ways. So it's about doing the little things, and then those little things just keep building on each other, and then they make big habits.
mm.
And so I finished that one, and that one was a good one. So now I'm moving on to this next one.
Oh,
Hmm.
Atomic Changes.
Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I think it was on like a best like a New York bestseller list or something like that a year ago or so. Like it's gotten good reviews, and I enjoyed reading it, so recommend.
Um, I was really into self-help books like after college,
Hmm.
and then I just got busy. So podcasts were a thing. Podcasts are still a thing.
Yeah,
Since you can
just
just
listen
do
to
that.
those.
Yep,
Hmm.
passively is that. Yeah. I just can't take time off. Yeah, but I can listen to a book while working or listen to an entire TV series. Still season 5 of the Arrow, halfway through. Parallel universes are a thing.
Yeah, isn't that crazy to think? Like even Stephen Hawking said that like alternate universes were a thing. It's like so there's a universe where you're the president or I'm the president or
Really?
things. Yeah, like so uh, like I don't really know if there's any way of absolutely like proving it for certain, but like Stephen Hawking said that there's like so the interviewer was like, so there's one universe where I'm smarter than you, and then Stephen Hawking goes, yeah, there's also one universe where you're actually funny. So he just like zinged him, but like so yeah, apparently out there's some universe where, I mean, we're
Oh,
presidents.
Sawyer. Question of the day. Not question of the day. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Oh no, this never ends well.
Some listeners are gonna hate you. Some may love you.
Why are we doing this?
This is probably very controversial.
Oh God.
It's gonna hear me on the spot. Does Sawyer Easel believe in aliens? Oh.
Oh no. Well, actually, no. So I'll change my answer. Yes, I believe that there's something out there, like
Huh.
there are some sort of aliens out there.
Huh.
But then there are some people that are like, well, you know that there are probably aliens walking around right now. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, yeah, I'm probably like, I'll die from an elephant falling on me in 20 seconds. But it's like, in reality, you can't prove that. And so, I don't know. I don't know about if they're walking around, but I believe that there are like some sort of extraterrestrial life out there.
I just want to ask that question.
You're trying to
Because
you're trying to get me canceled on our own podcast. You're trying to get me canceled. Wow.
any way you answer it, we can clip it back and be like, what? Like any response, no matter what you say, and we could have been like, what?
So, what about you? Do you believe in, or do you think there are aliens out there? Do you believe in aliens? So you turn it on me, I'll turn it right back on you.
Stephen Hawkins. Can't go wrong with that. I would say yes. Wasn't there like something like it's mathematically impossible for to think that we're the only life forms out there?
I think Elon Musk even says that too.
Mm. Especially with like the whole universe, galaxy, and all of that mumbo jumbo.
hmm I watched an interview where Elon Musk was talking to, I don't know what country it was. It was some country in Asia, but Elon Musk was talking to like the wealthiest guy over there.
Mhm.
And the question that was asked was, do you think like humans will ever be smarter than computers? And the guy, the richest guy from the other country was like, yes, there's in no world will computers ever be smarter than humans. And Elon Musk was like, what? And he goes, because we created them. We will always be smarter than them. And Elon Musk was like, they literally continue to learn more at a faster pace, and like computers are already smarter than us. And he goes, but we created them. And Elon Musk was like, you're stupid. Like, I'm done having this conversation with you.
I think Elon Musk is hilarious.
He's got a sense of humor on him, and I think it's hilarious because the guy's just like crazy smart and just loaded out of his mind, but he
Yeah,
also has a sense of humor, which is good.
he has so much money that he does not care what anybody else thinks.
Yeah. Well, and he knows so much that like he can back up all the claims that he makes too, and he knows like if he makes something, he needs to be able to back it up, and so he's always ready to. So
Watch in the future when like, let's say they find out aliens and they coexist with us. This is like in distant land. This is the hilarious stuff. Like replaying it back and being like, what? They question us. It would be funny if they questioned like that. Well, we thought if aliens existed or not. And like later on, they actually find out aliens and all that mumbo jumbo.
yeah.
But in the meantime, we just look crazy.
Or watch. They're gonna find out aliens don't exist, and then we're gonna look back on this and be like, "Wow, we were stupid."
We're the only life force. um, do you listen to what's the podcast? Health Theory. Is it Health Theory?
I don't. So I
No.
stopped listening to podcasts actually because
Oh.
I would only listen to podcasts on my commute to work and stuff.
Mhm.
And so ever since I don't commute anymore, like I just don't listen to podcasts unless I'm going on long trips. But no, what is this one about?
Health Theory. There was a special episode of it. It was like uh doctor this very smart gentleman who studied this of like the whole physics of the world of like he basically put it as um if let's say we were in a simulation, we really can't comprehend um, whether or not we are in a simulation or not. Basically, yeah. He basically summed it up as in like the Matrix style format.
But we just aren't able to understand that we're actually are in a simulation.
Yeah. If that's the case, and it's just like a bunch of theories, and
hmm
then like all the physics, physician or whatever, all those like
Physicists.
physicist laws or whatnot, like they make sense in our simulation, but then above that It's like, what controls that? And so,
All the laws of physics. I realized what you were saying after I said physicists. So, uh,
there you
but
go.
but no, like that's crazy to think about. I mean, oh, so on a completely, it's related, but it's like on a softer note. There was this thing. It was like if you could, I'm gonna actually ask you, then I'm gonna tell you what what an answer was. But if you could send like a subconscious message to everybody in the world at the same exact time, what message would you tell everybody? So like whatever you said, everybody heard it in their mind. What would you say?
The word pie comes to mind just because I'm thinking aliens.
You would just say pie? What? I'll be honest, if I were to spend all night guessing, I would never guess pie. I'd be like,
I, I
can I
think it'd
get
be
pie? A
hilarious.
pie?
Yeah. It's why I think. Am I supposed to get pie? What does this pie mean? Like 3.14? What?
There was an answer that somebody gave, which was the simulation has an error. The simulation has an error. And, and I'd be like, if that just went off in your head, like you would
Oh my.
mess up so many people.
Oh man. Like what?
I'd be
Am
like,
I
what's
going?
happening? What's happening? What's happening? Error, error, error.
Like is this like am I controlling this like option or is this am I going through the simulation? That'd be crazy.
I'd be
It's like
like, Sawyer, send Sawyer $500. And then I'm loaded.
oh man, if you got everybody to do that, oh you'd be set.
I would just be like, hey, send Sawyer $1. Still loaded. Heck, I take 50 cents. I'm a reasonable person.
The whole world population. Uh it could now I want to watch the Matrix movies back again and being like,
I never
uh,
saw The Matrix.
you know what? What? You gotta go watch it
Now
now.
that's gonna get me canceled. Wait, don't haven't you like not seen what movies have you not seen? You haven't seen like Step Brothers or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No. I think no.
What were the big ones? Because you
Star
haven't seen some.
Wars, Lord of the Rings. Um, I think those are the biggest ones. Yeah, I haven't seen any Star Wars, any Lord of the Rings. Um, what was another one? Game of Thrones. Haven't seen any of those shows.
You need to watch that. What are you doing?
I'm really into superheroes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna probably go into Supergirl next. Like watch Supergirl.
And I'm not making a comment on that one. You dug your own hole there.
The whole when what's that called when one show goes into other show while still being in the show? Crossover.
Oh, oh,
Show crossover.
yeah, I think it is crossover.
Just crossover.
Like,
There's always
yeah. We'll pretend like the word we're looking for is crossover. I know what you mean. They know what you mean.
yeah, when Arrow had a crossover with Flash, that got me into Flash. Then Arrow and Flash had like a crossover with like Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow. That kind of got me into Legends of Tomorrow. But so yeah, it's either gonna be between starting a series of Legends of Tomorrow or Supergirl. Probably both. And just keep going with that.
Have you seen The Boys?
Yes. That.
That I'm gonna Google right now. What season 3 release date? That is a funny show. It is weird.
That's like
Filming
so.
is due to take place August 2021. Oh, so they haven't filmed it yet.
I feel like that's so modern. Like it's so like I want to say like our generation.
Well, 100%, 100%.
Because it talks like it's not just the whole classic superhero movie scene of like all the goods, basically none of the really bad, just like the somewhat sad,
Yeah.
somewhat emotionally upset, not the he's a crooked superhero.
But I mean, and then there's like the dark stuff, which like I don't even want to like think about the scene, but when the guy's in the hotel room, the guy that can breathe underwater, and the girl does the things to his gills. Do you remember
Bro,
that?
I actually don't.
The girl like put her hands in his gills on the side of his body.
Uh
It was gross.
huh.
It was weird and it was gross and it made me very uncomfortable.
Like, oh, somebody recommended it to me. Yeah, like, oh, CrossFit classes. Some guys were talking about it. And I'm like,
Mm,
oh, look at the boys. I'm like,
yeah.
definitely an interesting show.
It's definitely worth it. Like I'd watch it again if I hadn't watched it yet. But it's
Uh-huh.
not one of those where I'm gonna watch it over again
Uh-huh.
while I'm waiting for the new one to come out. Like,
Uh, what show is Sawyer on now?
oh, what are we on? We're going through Modern Family
Uh-huh.
right now. We're on season 7 of Modern Family.
How many seasons are there?
I don't know. I'm gonna say like 9 or something. How
Okay.
many Modern Family seasons? 11. So there's 11. So
You got me into How I Met Your Mother. That was a good show.
that was a good show. How I Met Your Mother was really good.
Now another controversial topic that you might get canceled on.
Oh no. 3 times in one episode. What a hypocrite.
Friends or How I Met Your Mother?
Friends over How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
And then Office over Friends.
Oh. Office. You put yourself in that one.
I mean, I'd gladly I'd
I
die in that hole.
haven't
Office
seen.
is my favorite show of all time. I love it. Like I can watch that just on repeat over and over again. Like I just don't get bored of it.
I haven't watched The Office, and I haven't watched the full-on seasons of Friends. I've seen the episodes here and there, but I
Yeah.
never watched like the whole run through.
Hmm.
So I might need to
That's
do that.
something, yeah, you need to do at some point, just because like there are little references made here and there, and like so on the door of one of the apartments is a dry erase board, and like every once in a while there's something written on it, and it turns out that an intern would write random things on it, and like it would get into the show, and so then it's funny. It's just like watch for that stuff.
Uh, uh.
Hmm.
Netflix doesn't have Friends now.
Yeah,
And
and they
then
don't have Office anymore either.
uh, I, I have always had like I always had friends who would make reference for The Office, and then I'd just be like, I don't get
Yeah, like ha ha ha, good one.
it. We had a CrossFit coach who would like do a lot of Office reference,
Yeah.
and I think the majority of the class hadn't watched The Office, so all of us were like,
Oh no.
"Yeah." He was
What
like,
a weird
"What?"
class. Who do you hang out with? You need to hang out with normal people that have seen The Office.
That's why it was like he was like so surprised that the majority of people have not seen The Office because he could probably make a reference and most people would get it.
Yeah.
We were just like, no, sir.
So I started watching The Office when they were like on their third to last season, like airing it out normally.
Mm.
And so then I remember I got caught up with my family. It was like a family show, so I got caught up with my family, and then we would watch it on a weekly basis.
How many seasons did it have?
Oh, I have no idea. Let's see. How many seasons of The
Oh yeah,
Office?
or like he's like
9.
How I Met Your Mother didn't have like 11 or no? That's me.
Of How I Met 9 of Friends. 10. 10 of Friends.
think every new friends.
Have you watched Schitt's Creek?
No.
You need to watch that one. That one, it's good. It won. I think the Emmys are TV shows, but like it won all of like
This-
the Schitt's Creek. It's SCH.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
6 seasons. 2015. So that means are they still going or no?
No, so they wrapped it up. And it won like so it didn't really start gaining public traction very much until they were already filming their last season or like
Oh,
second to last season or something, and then people realized like, oh my gosh, this is like a really funny show. And then like the most recent Emmys, they swept like all the categories for like comedy and stuff like that, and like best original series and things like that. So it's really really good.
there you go. You got me hooked.
Yeah.
Amazon has it.
It's about a
And
rich family that they lose it all, and so then they have to move to a small town. It's funny.
dang. Cautious Creek. Okay.
And it's funny because when news like Good Morning America and everything, like they were talking about it, but they
Mm-hmm.
can't say shit on TV. And
Mm-hmm.
so they would say the show about the creek or something like that. And like everybody would know what they were talking about. So it's funny.
5 seasons. Boom. Got one down. Ooh. You want to start looking at BuzzFeed quizzes?
Yeah, let's do it. BuzzFeed.
How'd you get me into How I Met Your Mother?
I'm very good at influencing people to do what I want them to do. I don't know. I mean, because I got Charlie into it too, and so it must have just been around that time when I was like, "Have you seen this?"
Yeah, because I went through all of it, and I'm like, that was a really good show.
That was a really good one.
It was, oh, wait, did you ever feel bad how, what's his name? The tuxedo guy, the suit guy, ended?
Oh, Barney.
Barney.
How did he end? He hooked up with Robin, got married to Robin, right? And then they got a divorce.
Right.
And then how did he end it after that?
I think
Sorry,
he just,
spoiler alert for a
he,
show that ended like 10 years ago.
well, didn't he just like end up having a kid with a random chick, but didn't end up like um
Oh, yeah, she left the kid in his closet.
yeah. And yeah, he just ended up kept going with like the whole hooking up with girls type of scene.
Mm.
Like it just never settled down. And
I mean, I feel like that was just his character throughout the whole thing.
that is true.
So I'm okay with that.
There you go. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
WandaVision.
Oh, you want to do the say yuck or yum to these Starbucks holiday treats and will reveal your emotional age?
Huh? Or what was that one?
Let me see if I can do like a quiz party or whatever it was called. Oh, yeah, quiz party. Invite friend.
Have you seen Legally Blonde?
I have, yeah. Have you
It's
seen
like
Legally Blonde?
that's another one that I always like see reference for, and I'm like, I need to see that to actually get the reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister and I would watch that on like car trips and stuff like that.
Darn it, where'd it go?
I just sent you the chat with it.
Boom, got it. BuzzFeed quiz party.
I
Sorry.
like your sloth. Why am I like a creeped out looking cat? Like my cat looks like it's seen a ghost.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, sir.
All right, let's start the party.
BuzzFeed quiz party.
All right, yuck or yum to these Starbucks holiday treats and we'll reveal your emotional age. A toasted white chocolate mocha,
I found what a white chocolate mocha was while in college, and yeah, oh yeah, did wonders.
I was gonna say, is that a good yeah or is that a
Yeah, it was a
bad
good yeah.
yeah?
I
Yeah,
like oh
I literally order these, so that's a yum for me. Peppermint mocha. I mean, literally order these all the time too, so yum.
uh, snowman cake pop. The first time I tried a cake pop. Oh,
Yeah, I know I would like it, but I haven't had it. I'm gonna say yuck just because I haven't had it and I want to say yuck to something because I feel like I'm just gonna say yum to everything on this list.
yes, sir.
Caramel
Caramel.
brulee latte.
I never had it.
I have this one all the time too. It's gonna be another yum for me.
But it has caramel, so anything caramel.
I don't even know what brulee is. I think it's just like I don't even know.
Eggnog latte.
I get this too. I love their holiday drinks. Their holiday drinks are so good.
I just go to Starbucks all the time.
I don't though, unless like they got these like special drinks because I know they're just overpriced.
And they got them weekly.
Hey man, you know what?
I just go into the special, and those specials come in daily.
Wow, great podcast, everybody. I was great talking.
And so I just left the building.
This quiz party is over.
The host just left the building. I cannot finish my quiz. Okay, cranberry orange scone. Yeah, the photo's not appealing.
It's not. I'm going yuck. I'm sure it tastes fine, but I'm just going yuck. Ooh, chestnut praline. Oh, you got your
Yeah,
praline.
yeah. I'm definitely going yum just because of that. 'Cause, yeah, praline. That is it. That's all I needed to hear. Yes, sir. Sign me up.
Quiz is over. Yuck to everything except for that chestnut
Right?
praline latte.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
This next one looks really good. A cranberry bliss bar. I mean, if is that white chocolate, you think?
Looks like it.
I mean, I'm like zooming really far in and it's just making it blurry, so it's not helping me out whatsoever. I'm gonna go yum on this.
Sugar plum cheese Danish. I like those because of squishiness.
Squishiness.
It makes it worth it because you're like, oh, it's different textures.
Good. Well, so what was that again? Just one more time for the audience.
It,
Those textures.
you bite down to it, and then it's like hard on the outside, and it's like gooey on the inside. Yum. I will stop talking. Okay.
Last one, a snowman cookie. I mean, just how happy he looks. Like, I feel bad saying yuck to that little guy.
Freshly made, yes, but it's like a little bit old. Nah.
We're gonna say it's a day and a half past when it was made, because I'm guessing that's probably around average time.
Boom. Quiz done.
We got the same.
Damn. Damn.
We like always get the same.
Face. Go for it.
So we got 16 years old. No matter how old you actually are, you're super young at heart and definitely a free spirit. You love to go with the flow and have fun because that's what life is all about. You're incredibly spontaneous and love to try new things. And Angel got 62 years old. Your back probably aches. You're probably having knee trouble. You old fart.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that pop? Yeah, that was my elbow and my knee.
Yeah, wait, ready?
My dad listens to it and he's like, "It's coming to that age, isn't it?" I'm like, "Yes."
I don't want to talk about it though.
I understand when people say they would just move and it would hurt. I'm like, weirdo. Now it's happening.
And I don't like it.
I'm the weirdo.
Hey, you said it, not me.
But hopefully we'll start working out. Hopefully make better decisions.
Make better decisions.
Yeah, like yesterday for dinner, I had this torta, which is like a Mexican sandwich. It had like um I I don't know a lot of stuff.
A lot of not healthy things.
No, it had fries, it had chips, it had um, sausage, it had refried beans, lettuce, tomato, onions,
The work.
cheese, some hot salsa. I would not recommend eating this in your car because I was like trying to do a video and like
I could have told you that.
I I got the salsa right. I opened it and then it slipped off my fingers, even on the car seat. Now my car seat has a red stain.
Salsa.
What were you doing there, Angel? I promise it was salsa.
I was just eating.
I have a TikTok because of this, okay? I have proof. I cleaned it up. The stain's still there. Luckily, I have seat covers though.
Okay, there you go.
It's red salsa too. It does not help.
No, it really doesn't. That makes it so much worse. If
That
it's the green, like I think it's tomatillo salsa, like with that, like you can at least like get most of that up. Like the green isn't very there, but red salsa, mm, that leaves a mark.
I never seen my car seats because I don't do that. So I'm trying to like go to different, trying to find the best torta in town, and I started this last year, but then COVID hit, and so that threw it out of the woodwork. Or like that just
Thanks, COVID.
yeah. So now I'm doing it again, and I'm basically trying to like uh, uh, food review, kind of like what Super Presidente does,
Yeah,
but
torta
through,
style.
through trial and error, I'm not gonna do it inside my car anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, do it on the hood of your car.
I might do that actually, because then I still want to get like the video of like
The
the
restaurant.
yeah, exactly. And I'm probably gonna try to like stream it live so everybody gets the notification of everybody who follows me on like Facebook or like Instagram.
Hmm.
And plus, I want to have time to edit, so that helps me with that.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, for sure.
We'll wing it with live. We're going live. Everybody gets the notification, so it's a win.
Yep.
Forget about the editing.
When it's out there, it's out there. Just
Yeah.
make sure you get fair scores.
That's I'm gonna be fighting it, and I'm like, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, when I come here again, I mean, it's a little far away, so maybe not. But it's like that's not what they're looking for. We need a solid score. You need like a basis to go off of, like crunchiness. I mean, like juiciness, filling, like all that stuff. Come on, and
I need to
don't
get
give
better at that.
full
Honestly,
numbers. You gotta give decimals.
yes. Hopefully, once I go through the whole town, I'm like, I got this, guys. Now I got it. At first, I'm like, yeah. And then we'll go through it.
Angel ranked us. Yeah. Good.
I mean, they completely forgot my order, and they had to like do it on the spot. It took me 15 minutes after I called in, but like, food is good.
Everything's fine. I'd wait that 15 minutes again.
No worries, guys. Like, I just took that time to like give them some photos, of, like Google Maps. Angel, they want to know about the food. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll get better.
Yeah. Stay tuned on that.
Okay, question of the day.
Oh, question of the day. It's an easy one. So I got canceled during this podcast, so all of you guys are getting canceled. Do you believe in aliens? And I am going to need a firm yes or no. And if you want to elaborate on your answer, you are more than welcome. But I was put on the spot, and so now you guys are all too. So you can let us know if you believe in aliens in the comment section below, Or you can also, if you are listening to a podcast platform, you can shoot us over your response to talkmentuesday@gmail.com, and we will read through those and maybe highlight some of the funnier ones. All the other comments from last week weren't the greatest. Sorry, guys. That's why we didn't highlight anything this week. But hey, it's a learning progress for both of us. So hang in there. But we appreciate you, as always, for taking some time out of your weeks kind of running through with us, just listening to us talk about what aliens. We talked about Elon Musk. What is that? We talked about tortoise. We talked about a bunch of random stuff. And so, as always, we appreciate you guys sitting through with us. And if you have something you want us to talk about, feel free to let us know, and we are happy to highlight any topic that you are curious about or just want to hear us ramble on a bit about. But as always, your feedback is appreciated, but it's been a pleasure. So we will see you guys next week. But in the meantime, stay safe, social distance, and tell someone you love them.
Thank you guys.
Peace.